I wanted to come on and share with you guys today about how one little piece of paper is changing my business. Are you guys ready to find out? Okay. It is all about the wax cash. I know, right? It is simply a piece of paper. Sometimes the best ideas come to us in many different ways. And I've seen this used over the years. And it wasn't until more recently that I actually, first of all, found a template for it. And then second of all, actually started implementing it into my business. And as soon as I did that, I will tell you that my follow-up game has completely blown up. And that's fabulous, all because of this little piece of paper. So how does this work? Okay, wax cash obviously is not cash, okay? This is not real currency, okay? Please don't assume that it is. It is not. It is simply a template of what would have been a $5 bill at some point in time. We just have the word Scentsy, and then we've got wax cash there. And then I've put a sticker on the back. So this is how I use it. So when I'm doing my follow-ups with my customers, or sending an order, or sending a thank you, anything like that, right? For example, I am sending out Scent of the Month right now. And so I've got my postcards that I send with my Scent of the Month sticker on it. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I send mine in these 4x6 clear bags, okay? You can get these on Amazon. I will put the link in the description below. But it really doesn't matter what you're mailing it in. It can be any type of an envelope. It can be any shape or size thing, okay? This is just my example. So I've got my postcard that I want to send out. And my postcards, the way that I really enjoy doing mine is, of course, on the front, I just make it very generic, so that way every single month I could just put a new sticker on there. Just lets them know that that is the Scent of the Month and it is 10% off. And then on the back, I've got, hello, Jacqui loves her QR code. So of course I've got my QR code back there, and it says ready to shop, and then my name, and then my handles. And then I always leave a spot for a note, just because I like to be able to write a note to my customers. So I put that in my envelope. And right now it is still January. We're almost to February, but I would do this no matter if we were starting a new catalog or not. But I actually use my template for talking about Scentsy Club. I have a couple different ones. This is just one that I use that I've got printed off. And I just print them off on regular paper because it makes it light enough to where I can send all of this with one stamp. Hello. I love saving money on postage. So, all right, so I've got all my little insights about Scentsy Club there. And then the only other thing that I've thrown in here is, of course, confetti, right? Spread the love with confetti. But I do have a wax cash in here. And like I said, I make stickers, and I just put these, I print these on the regular Avery address labels, right? Again, doesn't have to be fancy. Whatever size sticker you've got, use it. If you don't have a sticker, write on the back, okay? Because the template that I'm sharing with you in the links below, it just is the front, okay? There's no back to this, right? It's not real currency. Okay, so on my stickers, this is strictly what I've done, and I'm still just running through the ones that I've actually printed off from the holiday season. So as soon as I get done with these, like this one has a little tree on it right now, which is why I say this is from the holiday season, right? It's got a little tree on it. Pay no mind to that. I'm just running through the rest of my stickers, right? Why waste stickers if I've already printed them? I think I've got like one more sheet, and then I'll be able to create a new little fun design for spring. But it just says treat yourself this season. Use this wax cash towards your next order of $40 or more. Redeem through Jacqui. Me, and then it has my phone number, and it just has a little icon that just says text me, right? Those are just stickers that I've put on the back, so it tells my customer what I'm wanting them, or how they're able to redeem this fun wax cash. So here's the deal. Everybody's business is completely different. So depending on where your business lies, this is where you want to set your price point. Now, this is a personal special. This is a personal special. I cannot go publicly on Facebook and be like, hey, I'm sending out wax cash today. I can't do that, okay? Because that is a personal special. This is something that Scentsy is not offering. It's not a coupon code they can enter on my on my website, or me, I can enter in on my workstation. This is something that I'm deciding to do for my business. Again, I don't do this all throughout the year, but I have started doing it in batches throughout. So my customers, again, as they continue to buy, they're not always going to get one of these, right? But I like to be able to surprise them and at least send them some every so often. And another point that I'll make here is, so $5 wax cash. So that means what I'm doing is I am offering them $5 off their next purchase, and I've set my bar at $40. So $40 or more when they place an order through me, meaning, which is why they have to redeem it through me, right? This isn't going to work with any other consultant. Well, maybe somebody would, I don't know, but they have to redeem this through me. So they either text me, some give me a call, some will message me and say, you know, depending on how I talk to my customers, how they communicate, and they will let me know, hey, I got my wax cash, I'd like to redeem that. Awesome. Send me your order. I will deduct your wax cash. I will send you the total. And normally, if it's especially a VIP customer, usually I know what method of payment they're using, and that's when I'll send them an invoice for the total. So whether it's PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, those are the top 3 that I personally use. And I will just send them the invoice. As soon as they pay it, I then place their order for them. And I do that either through my workstation and attach it to a party that maybe is already going on, or if I have a party for a host who's just needing some more orders, I might attach it to that, right? So I can use that in a couple of different ways, but that's one of the greatest new features on the workstation is when you're putting in an order through your order tab on your workstation. When you go to individual order, it will ask you, do you want to attach this to a current party? And you can choose whatever open parties that you have and attach it to that. So that way, that party total is having this order attached to it. Okay, following? Okay, so that's one of the greatest features. And for those of you who maybe have done Scentsy prior, and maybe you've rejoined or restarted your business, this is a newer feature that you may not be aware of, but you can do this on the workstation. It's amazing. I love this new feature. So I have done this, like I said, I sent out a batch for the holidays throughout my last batch of Happy Mail, and I am going to send another batch now when I send out these samples. Of course, because I'm trying to incentivize my customers to place those orders. You can make that dollar amount, however, whatever you want, right? Your business, your rules, okay? So if $40 is, you're like, no, I want a higher order, make it 50, make it 60. I don't care. Whatever works for you and your business. And again, this money is gonna come out of me, right? So I don't want to send these to like 500 people on my mailing list, because if I'm sending these to 500 people on my mailing list, and let's say all 500 were to text me back with an order, that would be awesome. That's also money out of my pocket, right? So make sure that you aren't just massively sending these to everybody, because think of the rule of, if they all were to redeem this month, can I cover that? Again, in your business, you have to work your business according to you and what works for you. So if that doesn't work for you, don't use it. If you're only prepared to spend X amount of dollars, then only send these to that many people. If they respond back, great. If not, send them to a couple more, right? So kind of temper your water and see where you're at. Again, this has turned into a really fun thing, not only for my customers, because they like I don't know, I think it's just visually like, oh, I get to save money, right? It's a visual cue more than anything. And so just throwing it in the envelope. Again, this is super light because it's just a postcard, a piece of paper, and a piece of that wax cash and confetti. And I can just seal this up. I can throw one postage stamp on this with the address label, boom, out the door. I love doing this for the reason of simplicity. It's super easy to do these. Plus, I can actually get my daughter to help stuff envelopes for me, right? All I have to do is write my notes. She puts them in the envelopes, and then I put the address labels on them. So it's a really fun way. Wax cash is, again, just something fun to use. You don't have to use this template. However, you may have one that you've created. You can create one on Canva. I personally, the two graphic apps that I use all the time for everything, the number one is Over. I use Over for quite literally everything I do. And then aside from that, I use Canva. So you could duplicate this in any way you'd like. You can make it look like a coupon if that looks a little bit more enticing to you or more towards your brand. Really put your personality into this. Like I said, I just found this template and I'd been looking for it for a while. So I was excited to use it. It prints out on just a whole bunch on one, I don't remember exactly how many, a whole bunch on one piece of paper, and I use my paper cutter and I just cut them down to fit the actual size. So that's how I use it. That's how it's working for me in my business. And like I said, it has done wonders for my follow-up business because people are contacting me to redeem that wax cash. And of course that means it's an order that I'm able to get in that maybe I normally wouldn't have gotten, or maybe they wouldn't have thought to place an order this month. Maybe they were gonna wait, right? But hello, if you've got a coupon code or if you've got a way to save some money, at least myself personally, I'm more incentivized to actually order. So send me a coupon code and I'll probably order. This works kind of the same way, right? We all wanna save money. A fun way to work with your customers and just spruce up that happy mail or the orders or the follow-up mail that you're sending out. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. Take care, have fun, build your businesses. Peace, love, happiness. Bye.